Hello and welcome back to Citizen Pew Online. Today I'm going to be talking about the Windows operating system and what you should know before you purchase one. Now, as I go through this, if you've had an experience with this, by all means put a comment down in the comment section to help out anybody else who may be watching this video, and plus I'd be interested to know what your experiences are. So let's begin. When you purchase a Windows operating system, right now Windows 10 and 11 are available from Microsoft. At least those are the ones that are supported right now. You have the option to buy the full retail box version or an OEM version. And the OEM version is usually cheaper. But should you purchase it? Well, let's talk about it. So if you're, let's say, building a computer or you're looking for the software to upgrade and you go to a website like Newegg, let me jump over here to it. I got it pulled right up. So if you go over to Newegg and you go to their software and services operating systems and you click Windows 10 and you want the home edition, it brings up these three things. None of these are the box edition, right? The full-blown versions. So you have an OEM version here. This one looks like the box version, but if you click on it, it's not. This one's OEM as well too. So what you actually have to do is go up into the search bar and type Windows 10 Retail. And that's where you'll see the Windows, Microsoft Windows 10 Home Full Retail version right there. Now they have it for $120.99. Normally it's $139. And, if you want to purchase it through Newegg, you can. Personally, I would recommend if you're going to buy a Windows operating system, just go to Microsoft Windows and purchase it there, which I believe I have that pulled up too. Yes, I do. It's $139 at Microsoft. But if you buy it from Microsoft, you know it's coming from Microsoft and it's downloadable. Another thing Microsoft will do is give you instructions on how to make a flash drive or burn disk to install the operating system. All right. Going back over here, so when you're building a computer, it might not seem a lot, but $109.98 versus $139, that's $20. That's $20 you could use to something else. But there are certain things you need to be aware of if you buy the OEM version. And of course, I pulled that up too. So this is answers.microsoft.com, and it's Windows 10 license retail versus OEM. That's the title of this thread here. And down here, this person here gave a great explanation. The full version, retail, includes transfer rights to another computer, doesn't require a previous qualifying version of Windows, but it is more expensive. The OEM versions of Windows are identical to full license retail versions, except for the following. The OEM versions do not offer any free Microsoft Direct support from Microsoft support personnel. OEM licenses are tied to the very first computer you install and activate it on. So if you put it on a computer that you built and then down the line you're like, I want to change the motherboard out, done. You can't. You're going to have to buy another version or another license for Windows if you do that. OEM versions allow all hardware upgrades except for an upgrade to a different model motherboard. So there you go. You can, from my understanding, change out the processor, change out your graphics card, anything you want, add more memory. But if the motherboard changes, the license will not transfer to the new motherboard. You cannot. It's fixed to that motherboard. That's my understanding. OEM versions cannot be used to directly upgrade from an older Windows operating system. So if you have Windows 10, if you have Windows 7 and you want to upgrade to Windows 10 or 11, if that Windows 7 version was an OEM version, my understanding is you cannot upgrade it to a Windows 10 or 11 with an OEM version. So I haven't tried that personally, but that's what it's saying. I've looked at many other forums and stuff, and that's kind of the same. They all say the same thing. So there you go. So if you are building a new computer and you're buying parts off of a website like Newegg, personally, this is my recommendation. Go over and you're going to run a Windows operating system and you're going to buy a new one, buy the full retail version, and I would just go to Microsoft and buy it because It's their product, and it's $139 through Microsoft, and normally on most sites like Newegg and Tiger Direct or anything like that, you're going to see the retail, the full retail version for the same price. Right now, it just happens to be on sale. So, but I will tell you this, on Newegg, if you go over here and look at the OEM version, and you go through some of the comments on the reviews and stuff like that, you will see numerous comments about, I mean, look at this. A lot of negative comments and stuff like that. And a lot of it is, you know, people, well, they're not going to show the negative ones. But, yeah, there's two things that people incur. They didn't know that they couldn't transfer it over. And sometimes the licenses that get emailed to them don't work. Now, I don't know why that is. Maybe somebody installed it on a computer and then they're selling it on Newegg. I don't know. But there's just a whole lot of issues I've seen with people who buy an OEM version, especially from somewhere else. So, like I said, if you're building a new computer, let me get back over here. If you're going to build a new computer or you're going to upgrade your current computer, I personally would recommend just going to Microsoft's website, buying the full retail version. Yes, it's going to be $20 more or so than a OEM version, but it's peace of mind. You have the full retail version. Now, have I purchased OEM versions before and installed on my own computers? Yes, I have. But I've built a number of computers. If you're doing it for the first time, or even if you don't do it that often, maybe the next computer bill you do will be down, 5 years down the road, I would still recommend paying that extra $20 or so. Get the full retail version. That's just my opinion. You're welcome to do what you want, but by all means, leave a comment down in the comment section on what you think about this topic. So, and like I said, the other thing, if you do buy it from Microsoft, it's really nice because I did just buy one recently, and I bought this time the full retail version. They do give you really nice instructions on how to download it and instantly put it onto a flash drive and build yourself a recoverable flash drive. And I label mine so you can see it right there, Windows 10 plus keys. So yeah, if I have multiple licenses because I'm building multiple computers or anything, or maybe I have a gaming computer and a server that I host games on and stuff like that, so I might have 2-3 versions. I have a laptop, might have 2 or 3 versions of Windows. So I got one recovery flash drive with all my keys on a little text file in there, and I know what's what. So I don't know. Like I said, $20 more, but honestly, the peace of mind is there. Now, like I said, I have bought OEM versions before too. If you're curious on why I've bought OEM versions, you can leave a comment down in the comment section. I'll try to answer it the best I can. But for me, sometimes it's a risk. Especially if you don't buy it from Windows. If you buy it from Newegg, Tiger Direct, or some other online shop. So, all right. That's all I have for you. Don't want to ramble on. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the topic. Let me know if you've had an experience, positive or negative, with purchasing a Windows operating system down in the comments. Like I said, I'd be interested to know what your experiences are. Anyhow, that's all I have for you. Y'all have a good day.